Sometimes I wish that I didn't get annoyed so easily because when I watch these shows on ESPN, Fox News, all those platforms, right? You guys know what shows I'm talking about. I get annoyed within the first 15 seconds. The first sentence that comes out their mouth, I get all the way annoyed. And I bet I'm not the only one. I know you guys get annoyed just as much or maybe even worse. But man, sometimes the stuff they be saying, the things that come out their mouth, it's just wild to me. Wild. What is going on, Ravens Flock? My name is Drastic, and I want to welcome you guys to another video on my YouTube channel, Flock and Ravens, where you guys know we talk about anything and everything that has to do with your Baltimore Ravens. And on this show, we are going to be talking about a show that I support fully. A show I support fully, and I encourage you guys to check him out if you haven't yet. And the show I'm talking about is The Rich Eisen Show. For me, The Rich Eisen Show is a very enjoyable show to watch because he has good things to say about the Ravens and Lamar, but every now and then he does have some bad things to say about Ravens and Lamar. But when he says these things, when it's good or bad, you know for a fact it's coming from a sports fans perspective, right? It's not coming from a hatred or from a negative energy, right? He's not trying to bash Lamar's name or the Ravens or whatever, right? He truly will see something that he didn't like or didn't see was done right, and he'll speak on that, right? And he'll only stay to that. It doesn't go as any further. It doesn't go into attacking their family, how their hair looks, the ball is too close to his skin color. He doesn't get personal. It's just strictly football. And that's something that I could get on board with, right? We all like drama every now and then, right? I'm not saying all that, right? But with drama comes a lot of responsibility, right? So what I mean by that, a lot of these sports commentary personnel, right, that you see like on ESPN, you'll see on Fox, whatever, like the Nick Wrights, Skip Bayless, Colin, all of those people, right? A lot of them seem to like almost have a meeting, like a weekly meeting, because they all talk about the same things and they all feel the same way about every team. It's like they all feel like they all have to praise Joe Burrow, praise Josh Allen, praise Patrick Mahomes. We're gonna bash Jalen Hurts. We're gonna bash Lamar Jackson. Like it's the same thing over and over and over and over that we see, right? So for me with Rich Eisen show, like I said earlier in this video, he will bash the Ravens every now and then, but it comes from a good place. It comes from a place where, and this goes with any team that he talks about. When he talks about any team that he'll say, this team is not doing good or whatever, it comes from you guys should fix this. So he'll say something like, the Ravens, they're not doing so hot because I don't know, like a good example that I really appreciated when everyone was bashing the Ravens because we were like losing like leads, right? No one was pointing out the fact that we were getting injured. That Like almost every game we were getting injured. Or the fact that Greg Roman was not calling great plays. Like he was calling elementary school plays, right? Nobody was commenting on that. Everybody was just saying Lamar digressed. Lamar is not MVP level. Lamar is not deserving of this money. Lamar, it was just negative, and everything was put on Lamar. But what I could really appreciate on Rich Eisen was that Rich Eisen was one of maybe the only. I don't even want to say one of the few. I think he was the only person out there that was saying, yeah, Lamar's not having a great season or a great game, right? But he was pointing out the fact that Greg Roman was not also calling the best plays, that we're losing, certain players at certain position that does affect the final product of a Lamar Jackson's game, right? So those are the things that I appreciate, because he does voice a lot of these opinions that, not even opinions, right? Because we all know they're not there's a big difference between opinions and facts, right? An opinion, is something that's your personal point of view, right? What you feel or whatever. A fact is something that it's like a statement, right? You could 100% prove it, right? So it's like the PlayStation and Xbox thing, right? Some people could say Xbox is the same. Is the best console, right? But that's an opinion, right? Because there's a lot of factors to that. You can't 1,000% guarantee that that's the best console out there, right? Because at the end of the day, somebody else may like the specs that PlayStation has, right? But you could say, if you put PlayStation and Xbox, okay, PlayStation has better memory space, and you look at the memory space on Xbox and on PlayStation, and you see that Xbox has better, then yeah, you can confirm that. So now that becomes a fact, right? So what I like about Rich Eisen a lot of times is he's going to give you facts with a little side of his opinion, right? But all you hear is from a Nick Wright and Skip Bayless and all of that is just opinions after opinions after opinions with very little facts. Very little facts, right? So for that reason, I think Rich Eisen is on point. Why are we talking about him right now? Because he just did an episode on his show where he was talking about Todd Monken's interview, right? And how everybody is pretty much like the media outside noise is pretty much saying that the Ravens are still gonna have the same seasons, nothing's gonna change, Lamar's still gonna digress and all of that, right? So he's pretty much letting you guys know, like what I said, I don't know, like a video or two ago. Something in the Baltimore Ravens is changing. Ready or not, here we come. The Baltimore Ravens are changing. The way they view the game itself by bringing in a Todd Monken. And you're seeing this because I feel that maybe Lamar Jackson influenced the OBJ signing, but you also got to take in account Todd Monken being part of the Ravens, because he was with him with the Browns, right? So Todd Monken probably saw the wide receiver core and said, "And you want me to do what with this? Like, what am I supposed? Like, what am I looking at right now? Right? With with an injured, Devin Duvernay, you got Rashad Bateman, like." Half of your wide receiver core is in the medical tent, right? Medical room. So what are we gonna do, right? And not just that, but we don't. He knows that you need a real number one wide receiver, a real threat, right? So, given that the Baltimore Ravens is not a team that necessarily goes for the best of the best, right? We still got a solid pick within OBJ. And I truly believe that Todd Monken had a good amount to do with that. So maybe with this season, when the Ravens could see, hey, this worked out very nice for us, maybe next year they'll have more confidence in, okay, I see what your vision is. We'll continue to do what you suggested last year, but this time we'll go a little bit more all in. And maybe now this year we don't have to pay a crazy amount to a top tier guy, right? Or maybe they stick with OBJ. I don't know. But either way, I feel like we're going the right direction. And that's something that he pointed out that is being kind of put under the rug, right? Where everybody's just saying, no one's worried about the Ravens, this and that. The Ravens are a big threat. And it will be a big mistake for any team to think it's going to be the same old Ravens. Because it's not. It's really not. Another thing that Rich Eisen pointed out was J.K. Dobbins, right? Something that has been out there for the longest time that I've seen in Twitter, Ravens Instagram, Ravens Facebook, just different platforms, right? A lot of fans pointed the obvious of give the ball more to J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards. Like, I mean, we have a lot of YouTubers that are that speak on the Ravens, right? That have been saying this for the longest, right? But when you have like the the big names like the Rich Eisen, Nick Wright, and all of those, they leave that little part out, which they know. Like, if you have a top tier offense coordinator that like his whole playbook is pretty much running plays, why are you making your quarterback run so much? Like, give J.K. Dobbins the ball more. Let him carry, especially when it's working. Especially when it's working. That when I see that, it stresses me out so much, man. It stresses me out. It's like, why are you guys changing what's working? If it works, leave it alone. Keep doing it. Don't change it. You're not fooling anyone but yourself. You're not. And it's not something like they did it once or only twice. It's like something they do it almost every week. So I hope that there is more consistency in the running plays, right? Same with the passing plays. Like, if it's working, keep going, right? Don't try to like get like a lot of people say, don't get cute. Just keep it going. You don't have to throw the ball to Prochet, and don't do that. Which, that's another thing I'm gonna talk about in another video. Stay tuned to that. But yeah, so with Rich Eisen, man, if you guys have not seen his show, check it out. Not just for Raven content, but check out his point of view, right, on a lot of the teams, because I can agree with like 95% of the things that he says. So definitely check him out, because this is a guy that, like I said, is a fan of football, and that will call it how it is without worrying of the backlash that comes with it. Because I feel like all these sports analysts, like, they're like puppets. They're puppets. I don't, like, you cannot say the things you're saying and truly believe that. Like, you can't. You cannot. The things that they say about Lamar and the Ravens are crazy to me. Crazy to me. This video is for you guys to make sure to like follow this show, Rich Eisen show. All right. follow the show. If you guys are tired of the whole Nick Wright, Skip Bayless, Colin, the herd, all of that, right? Because sometimes it could get very annoying and stressful. It could get very annoying, not a little bit. It could get very annoying and stressful sometimes to hear their just to hear the things that come out their mouth, right? So sometimes you need to a little refreshment, right? So check out the Rich Eisen show if you haven't. I think he has a good point of view, and he's very unbiased. And if he says something negative about the Ravens or Lamar, I wouldn't really take it the wrong way because, like I said, he is a true fan of the sports. All right. So with that being said, guys, check me out on the next video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below something. Yo, say what's up to us, or I don't know, man. Just comment. We need to interact, get to know me. I want to get to know you guys too. So, just I want to see. I already see a couple followers that I see on every video that comment, that I'm seeing they repeat their comments, their like, and all of that, right? So I want to get to know you guys too. So it can't just be about me. I want to know, how you guys feel about certain topics, certain signings, and all of that. So make sure to comment, not just like and subscribe. Comment to talk to me. And if I will. So far, I've been pretty good at responding to the comments that come in. I've commented back on every comment. Every now and then I do take a while, but I will comment on it, okay? So make sure to like, subscribe, share the video, share this channel. Let's grow. And a big shout out to all of you guys that subscribe to my channel. We're already at 53, but we hit the 50 mark. So, yo, shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm not really sharing it amongst my friends because I want this channel to grow organically. I don't want it really to be my friends, because I have some friends that don't even watch football. So I don't want them to just like the channel and I'll just, grow but my subscribers, right? Because I have some like other social media, like where I DJ, I have a good amount of followers and all of that, right? But I don't want to promote this channel there because I want this channel to be organic and full Ravens fans. Okay, so if you're a Ravens fan, subscribe here. Okay, let's grow this channel. Let's get I need 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. That way, these videos could help me out too a little bit, right? But I enjoy doing them anyways. So yes, make sure to also watch the videos in full because that does help my channel. Okay, and yeah, see you guys on the next one. All right, take care of yourself and see you on the next one. Peace.